Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So I thought I would come on and do a flip through. So I did a thing, guys. As you guys know, way back when, not sure exactly how long it's been, but I think it's been a little while, I started the BOHO journal. And I believe just my insecurities and being unsure of myself did not finish that journal that we had started together and then kind of put it aside. Well, last night, today's Wednesday by the way, my husband had went to bed and I was wanting to do something. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, 45 seconds into the video I'm getting emotional already. So yeah, so last night my husband had went off to bed and I felt like staying up a little bit later since, you know, I was working a later shift today. And quite a few weeks ago, if not a month ago, I don't remember when, but anyway, one of the times I had actually cleaned out and straightened out my closet in my craft room. I had pulled out the box that had the BOHO journal in it and everything that went with it and just threw it over here on the floor to the right side of my desk. And last night, I'm not sure why, I just know I wanted to craft, and I picked up that box, guys. And between last night and this morning, it is 7:40. I have just completed my BOHO journal and I am honestly really excited. I believe I am emotional because I stopped doing this because of insecurities and you know, I guess, you know, just unsure of myself and things of that nature. But yeah, I have gotten lots of, you know, encouragement from people, and I think in the crafting community and YouTube world and all that fun stuff. And I think one of the main people with this here recently is actually Susan Taylor Brown. I have caught a couple of her lives, and we all know she has her own style and she's just going to do her own thing, and she has insecurities like the rest of us, but she has you know, really encouraged me to, you know, just keep going and figure out you know, who I am and if I even have a style, because I love so many different styles. I don't really think that I have a style, because I love it all. I'm the same way with music. I listen from, you know, everything from classical to rap, everything in between. There's something in all genres that I, you know, like and love, and there's not any one, you know, thing really that I gravitate to. I really love it all. So yeah, without further ado, this is our BOHO journal. Let me see if I can get her sit down because she got some stuff going on. So this is the finished BOHO journal. So we've got some, you know, tassel hanging up here, and I think maybe you guys have saw that in this little strip here with the vintage dangles here that I got from my sweet friend Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. Sent me you know, 4 or 5 of these. And then I have this strip here. This is velvet here, but it's got the little beads that hang down there. And then we have the beads at the bottom here. And then on the side, I had just made a couple of BOHO beads, BOHO charms, I guess. Dangles, whatever you call them. And then the back is just plain. I really didn't want to put anything bumpy on the back so that it would lay down somewhat other than that at the top. So, this is the top view. And this is the side view. All that stuff is going on there. And I did something that, you know, some of you may find cheesy or what have you, but I actually had saw someone, and please forgive me, I don't remember who it was, but they had told kind of a little story about the people in their BOHO journal. So I decided to do the same. So we're going to open it up to the first page, and the first thing we're going to do is, alright, so here's the inside cover. And yeah, we have a pocket here, and we have some gold lace here, gold trim and burgundy trim here. Just kind of trimmed that up, and did put one of these little cameo things there. So in here we just have a just like a little receipt thing. It is a printable, so just put that in here. And then in here is our story that I had written. So y'all bear with me while I read the story real quick, and then I will tell you who is who when we get inside the journal. And I'm not a writer, guys, so yeah, there's that. Alright, so this is pretty much about a young lady named Penelope. Penelope was a young, free-spirited girl at the age of 18. She was completely different from her mother, Esmeralda. She dressed in long, flowy dresses with jewels in her hair and never let her guitar out of her sight. Her mother was very conservative and dressed in proper attire at all times. Penelope and her mother were at odds about everything, mostly about Penelope's free spirit and not really having any plans for her life. Penelope was happy, positive, and had no cares in the world. She always wondered why she was so different from her mother. Then one day she received a call that her grandmother, Mahala, had passed away. She had never met her grandmother or anyone from her mother's side of the family. She was told that she had inherited all of her grandmother's possessions. Being that she had never met any of her mother's family, she did not tell her mother about this call. Instead, she caught the next flight out to India. When she arrived at her grandmother's house, she was amazed at the outpouring of love she received from family members that were there to greet her. What she saw and felt was so different from her mother's home and what she had grew up in. Penelope spent days going through her grandmother's things. Then one day she came across a small box. It was adorned with silks, tassels, fabrics, trims, and jewels. When she opened the box, she found her grandmother's journal, a beautiful display of jewels, silks, fabrics, in the most beautiful colors she had ever seen. Penelope spent days wandering in the forest, playing her guitar, and taking in every page of her grandmother's journal, as it told the story of her life. Now Penelope knew she came from a long line of gypsies. Her heart was now more at peace than it had ever been, and still she wondered why her mother would keep such a wonderful life from her. Penelope said goodbye to her family in India and only took her grandmother's journal home with her. When she arrived home, she told her mother about what had happened and that she had gone to India. Her mother was very upset by all of this. Penelope asked her mother to explain why she had kept her family and this life from her. Her mother then told her that she had came from a long line of gypsies in India. Her grandmother Mahala and great-grandmother Rosella, and so on and so on. Esmeralda explained that when she was 18, she met and fell in love with an American man named Josiah, Penelope's father, who had came to visit and explore India. Josiah had told Esmeralda that his family would never approve of her and where she came from, so Esmeralda left India without telling anyone in her family. She made up a life to tell Josiah's family, and from that moment on, she left her old life behind. Penelope now understood who she was and why she felt so different. From that day forward, Penelope and her mother both embraced their gypsy heritage. So that is the little story. So this is Penelope and her mother, Esmeralda, and her grandmother, Mahala. And in here we will also get a glimpse at her great-great-grandmother. So that is the story that is going with this BOHO journal. So that just goes there. Alright, so now we will stop messing around, I guess, and get into the flip through. So we've got some vintage trim, and all of this is vintage, guys, that is in here. We have a pocket here with a big tag there. I did use some of Claudia's kit. This right here, guys, is Penelope when she was really young. Her and her guitar. And this has Fortune here. And these right here are just various family members from cousins and aunts and things like that that she had met. We have a belly band here, and this, if you remember way back when, is just, you know, I think it was just a piece of cardstock that we had painted in bright colors. And then this right here is just like a, you know, a piece of paper that her grandmother would have had. And another letter. Got some trim here. Then we have these pieces here. And then here we have a piece of that trim with the little tassels hanging down. So this can be, you know, a cousin or an aunt, whichever your imagination takes you. We have a tag in there. We have some more of that trim here. Then we have a pocket here with just a little tag there. And there's, I think I put 4 pieces of these in there. I just thought that was really pretty. So we have that in the bottom pocket. And then up here in the top pocket, we just have a little picture, oversized tag, and then a little journaling card there. This right here is Esmeralda at age 16, Penelope's mother. So that is her. That was her back in India. She was also, as you can see, a guitar girl that, of course, she had put down many, many years ago. And then we have this piece of fabric there that I just made tabs with. And I believe these all came from Amore Fabriques on Etsy, I believe was the name of it. And we have one here, just made little tags out of them. And then we have a double pocket here, again with a tag. And then just a little photo of a family member. And then up here, again, we have an oversized tag, small photo, and then a little journaling card up there. And this paper here is Jovi's over at Creating with Jovi's coffee dyed with gold. Gold coffee dyed. It's so pretty. And this is Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. Made a pocket out of this here, and we just have a journaling card stuck in there. And then we have another one of those little fabric tabs there. Some trim here. I just thought that was really fun. Then I did a little bit of stenciling on this white. Then we have a little piece of trim there. The belly band here with just one of those pieces of stationery in there. Really like that. So, and then we have just a small little picture here of a family member. This is Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. This right here is her grandmother, Mahala. So this is a picture of her when she was very young. Oh, sorry guys, got the dangles, the dangles. And then we just have a feather up here. We have a pocket here with a tag. Some more of Jovi's dyed papers there. So pretty. Another family member there looking into a crystal ball. Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. So that's a first signature. This is a 2-signature journal. And this right here is Penelope, guys, opening up that box that she found of her grandmother's that had her journal in it. So that is Penelope finding that. And we have some trim here. The pocket here with the oversized tag. And then we have some more of that fabric tab there. So pretty. And some more family members here. This could be aunts. This is Rachel over at Roxy Creation, and some more of Jovi's dyed papers. We have another fabric pocket here. Just a tag in there and a piece of paper that could be opened up, and that is again Rachel at Roxy Creation, as that is another piece of that fabric tab there. This is Penelope's great grandmother, Rosella. So that is her. Put faces with the names thought was fun, using your imagination. We have just a little glassine bag there, a little photo in there. We have a leaf here, and then just a piece of one of Rachel's digitals. And then here in this belly band, again, it's just one of these pieces of stationery. I really like the colors of it. And then we have some, I believe this was the antique. Love that. And then we have some trim here with the little tassels hanging down there. We have another pocket here and a medium-sized tag there. And then just a little thing here. It's Rachel at Roxy Creation. We have some more trim here going down the side. Then we have a double pocket here, just a journaling card, a couple of journaling cards. And then in this pocket up here, isn't that cute? Looks like a book. And then a photo, and then with Wild Abandon, oversized ticket in that pocket. And then we have just a side pocket here, and this is from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. And I did take the Stains by Patty pocket from Patricia Veramonte, and I did it on the front and the back and let it dry. And then to give it this crinkled look, because it's supposed to be really old, I crumbled it up and then opened it back up and just folded it. So I thought that gave it more of a, you know, aged look there. I love this paper from Rachel too. So pretty. So that just goes there, and that says 1824. So that could be like an old letter from, you know, generations past. We have a little picture here. It's more of that antique paper there, ledger paper. And then this was just another piece of cardstock that we colored a bright green, and just have a piece of paper in here. It'll be journaled on the back. So that just slides under there. Then we have some more of that crazy trim here. And the other side of that bag. And again, we have a photo in here. Alright, come on, get in there. Okay, there we go. Struggling with a bag this morning. And then just another piece of that fabric tab that we put on there. Little flower here. Another little picture here. And this is Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. And then we have another piece of fabric here for a tab. Got a leaf here. Did a little bit of stenciling on this. And put that little trim there. Then here we have two double pockets, and again a piece of that stationery, and that looks like it's going to be her aunt with an attitude. And then a picture here, and just a tag there. Forgot what it was called, guys. Y'all saw that, right? This is Rachel, and this is her great-great-grandmother again, Rosella. So there she is. Then we have a fabric tab here. Another pocket here, and an oversized journaling card there. That little fabric tab up there too. We have a little, could be a cousin, could be ever who you wanted it to. And this is Claudia at Timeless Crochet for You. And this is some more Jovi's coffee dyed paper. And this is the back cover. It is, I did do it the same as the front cover. And in here again, I did the same thing with the Stains by Patty pocket with this. This is Rachel's over at Roxy Creation. It's 1868. Made it look aged on the back. Crumbled it up. And then this is just a piece of Rachel's. That just goes there. And then this is the back cover that we already saw. So that is it, guys. I am not 100% sure. It's probably going to be a couple of days or so before this hits my shop, but I will be putting this in my Etsy shop. Let's see. Go that way, it'll be fine. Yeah, I like those boho beads. First ones I ever made. I did have fun and enjoy doing those. So that is it, guys. I will be finding a closure because right now I don't have anything as a closure, and I just realized I didn't do that. I got so excited to share it with you guys. Yeah, and for whatever reason, quite emotional about finishing this sweet girl. She sat in that poor little box for so long, and I just abandoned her because of my fears. And once again, I want to thank you guys and all these other wonderful ladies out there who give me such encouragement. I really do appreciate it more than you will ever know. If you would, please give me a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.